who do you guys think would win? Kisame versus Harribel versus Hody, an all-out fight. Now we know they're all, I guess you could say, like they have all have water abilities, and they have like a shark-like theme, and we know Hody's a great white. I mean, I think a great white fisherman, and we know Kisame, he's kind of like a shark. Same thing with Harribel. But the thing is, I was gonna throw Jinbei in this, like I was gonna instead of Hody, but I decided just do villains instead. Since they're all like bad. Although I think Haribel isn't really bad anymore, because I think I read in one of the Bleach data books. I don't think they call them data books, but I think it's called Bleach Unmasked or something, and they said that Haribel survived. I think where Hime healed her after the war. Yeah, I guess the Arrancar War. So I'm like, she probably isn't going to be that anymore. I'm guessing since or Hime healed her, and that's usually how things turn out. We probably won't see her again, but anyway, that's besides the point. If they all came at each other, that sounded so wrong. If they all fought each other, I'm actually gonna say I think that Kisame and Haribel would actually tie amongst each other, but I don't think Hody can beat either one of them. I mean, I think it depends on the circumstances. Like, okay, becomes a lot stronger in water. Now, Haribel, she hasn't shown any capabilities of becoming stronger in water, and Hody is pretty strong. I mean, those water shots that he throws out of his hands, using Fishman karate, even though he's an amateur, they're pretty strong and they go a great distance. But it's not like Haribel isn't strong herself with her. I think it's called Casada or something like that. Casada, where she shoots like a high water, high water powered cannon out of her Zanpakuto. So I'm thinking like, okay, so she's pretty strong herself. I'm like, and I think it can like cover like a city block. And never seen Hody do anything on that kind of level. Now I'm like, and she also has, I think, steel like skin because she's in the Rancor. So I can't really see Hody being able to pierce her or hurt her or anything like that. So that's why I don't really think Hody would really stand a chance against her. Plus, she has Ceros, and Hody's pretty fast himself, but that's usually in water. And if that's only if their fight carries on in water, I think he stands more of a chance if they get in water, since he has his teeth and he can bite her and all that mess. But I just really think Hody would have to work a lot harder for victory than she would. I think that if she went into Resurrection, unless she's just using Casada, and I don't think that would work on Hody because obviously the water is just gonna make him stronger. But if she uses any Ceros or she cuts him with his Zanpakuto, because obviously I don't think she's really gonna be affected by his water moves as much, since she can just counter it with her own. And I think she's basically got the advantage. Now, if I were to say Kisame versus Hody, I'm gonna have to say I think Kisame would win too, because Kisame could heal from any injury that Hody tries to inflict on him. One, like the water shots. I mean, it's maybe tremendously strong, but if Kisame did manage to get hit with it, he could survive it. If the battle carried on into water, it's not like Kisame would drown in the water. It's not like he couldn't take it. He can even basically turn into a shark himself when he fuses with Samehada, and it can heal all sorts of injuries. He also has water shark bombs, which are capable of biting and tearing somebody to shreds, like Kisame always likes to say. And he's a swordsman as well. I'm like, so I'm like, he can do like 1,000 water shark bombs at a time. I'm like, I think the victory would be. I think Jinbei would stand a way better chance, but again, I'm not really trying to throw Jinbei in this right now. And I think that if Haribel and Kisame went at it, like I don't know, cause I'm like, it's like if you think about it, I don't really think Haribel's moves would have a big effect on Kisame. I mean, they may, but I don't really think they would unless it was a Sero, and that's why I'm thinking like, her Seros are pretty strong. She is like I think she was a third espada, so I'm like, I don't think that Kisame could just take that, and I don't really think he can really hurt her too much either with his water moves, since they can just counter each other. Since he has a shark bomb, she has her Kasada, and they're both swordsmen, and I could just really see a tie coming amongst them. I mean, they're both high level characters in both of their series. I don't really, I'm like, I can't really see either one overpowering each other completely. I mean, of course Kisame can heal himself, but I think she has more striking power than Kisame, since his sword more or less shaves, and hers is like, it doesn't really shave. It can like cleave somebody in two. And I think that it would be a tie amongst them. I think Hody would lose. I'm sorry. I think he really would. I don't really think Hody is even. I don't even think Hody's as strong as Jinbei, in my opinion. I'm kind of don't. I mean, it is possible in the next upcoming chapters in the series that Hody could be stronger than Kisame or Harribel. So don't think I'm just hating on Hody. Don't think I'm just hating on One Piece or something, because think the last like one or two videos I've made of crossover battles, I think One Piece lost. Well, I'm not gonna say One Piece is a series lost, but it was a character from One Piece, and I said, I thought, one character, like a Bleach character, I think I put Ichigo versus Luffy in it, and I said that, I thought Ichigo could beat Luffy, and people were thinking, oh, you just, favor one over the other, but it's not necessarily the case. There are some characters from One Piece I think that could easily beat Bleach or Naruto. And in fact, I'm gonna upload another video in a few minutes. Of Ace versus Yamamoto. So be ready for that. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. See you guys later.